There were moments when the world should have ended. Not in movies, not in nightmares, but in reality. Moments where a single decision stood between life and total annihilation. And the terrifying part? You were never supposed to know how close we came. October 1962. The world held its breath during the Cuban Missile Crisis. The United States and the Soviet Union stood on the edge of nuclear war. But beneath the ocean, something even more terrifying was unfolding. A Soviet submarine cut off from communication, surrounded by American forces. Believed war had already begun. Inside that submarine, a nuclear torpedo was ready. One command, and millions would die. But launching required agreement from 3 men. 2 said yes, 1 said no. That man stopped the end of the world. 1983. At the height of Cold War tension, inside a Soviet bunker, warning system suddenly lit up. Missiles detected. 5 nuclear warheads heading straight for the Soviet Union. Protocol was clear. Report it. Retaliate immediately. This was the Stanislav Petrov Incident. The man on duty, Stanislav Petrov, had seconds to decide. If he was wrong, his country would be destroyed. If he was right and did nothing, the world would end. He looked at the system and felt something was off. 5 missiles, not hundreds. It didn't make sense. So he made a choice that defied orders. He did nothing. The system was wrong, a false alarm. If he followed protocol, you wouldn't be here right now. That same year, another shadow crept closer to war. A NATO military exercise, known as Able Archer 83, simulated nuclear launch procedures. But to the Soviet Union, this didn't look like a drill. It looked real. Too real. They believed this was the beginning of an actual attack. Nuclear forces were prepared, weapons ready. One misunderstanding, one wrong move, and the world would burn. But again, something stopped it. Hesitation, doubt, human fear. The world didn't survive because of systems. It survived because humans hesitated. Because someone is somewhere, he chose not to act. But today, things are different. Decisions are faster. Weapons are smarter. And machines are starting to think for us. What happens when hesitation is removed? When there is no doubt, no fear, no human to say no? The end of the world won't begin with a bang. It will begin with a signal, a miscalculation, or a system that never questions itself. And when that moment comes, there may be no one left to stop it. If there's something in your mind that keeps you awake at night, let us know in the comments section. Your agony might be our next topic. Don't forget to subscribe here at Dreadscape Agony.